My story really began when I hit a point in my life where I was just completely overwhelmed with doing things, completely overwhelmed with tasks to fulfill, with roles to play, with hats to wear, to the point where I just started feeling completely empty. And I started to have thoughts like, what is the purpose of this? Why even be here? What is the meaning of, doing these endless things over and over? And I just thought, I'm good now. I don't really need this life game anymore. I don't think I really want to play. And that led me to make one of the biggest decisions in my life, one of the hardest decisions in my life. And this decision enabled me to free myself from the I guess you could say, the pattern that I was in, and really start to step back and take a look at my inner self and really reclaim my inner self. Because what I recognized when I was able to look at the situation more closely was that I was pinching myself off of my divine self. I was pinching myself off from my essence and my soul, and therefore I was feeling no life satisfaction. I was feeling very down, and I was feeling like there was no point to life. And so I have since gone on this journey of reclaiming my personal power and really deciding how I want my life to be, really not reacting to life circumstances anymore, but telling myself that I'm going to create the life circumstances that I want. And through this process, I have reclaimed that joy, that happiness, that sense of satisfaction. And I really wanted to share this with you today because I'm imagining that there's so many of you that can relate to this experience, where you just feel like you're existing, you just feel like you're running all the time, you just feel like there's really nothing, you're just trying to beat the clock and just trying to get whatever you can get done, and that's the goal of life. And you kind of get stuck in this physical part of the life, really cut off from, the bigger part of yourself, the part of yourself that has their plans for you. And I hope that in hearing this, you are able to kind of look at your own life and look at yourself and recognize if this is happening for you. Because as much as there are some horrific traumatic things that happen to people in the world, I consider this a global trauma as well. This trauma of pinching ourselves off from the essence of who we are, from the nature of who we came to this planet to be, and from actually holding ourselves back from that divine purpose that we came here for. And we didn't come here to struggle. We didn't come here to suffer. We didn't come here to be controlled and to held down. We came here to expand global consciousness, to help with the evolution of the world. And that means really bringing in the gifts of our divine self, the parts of ourself that are limitless, that are innovative and creative and happy and compassionate and loving. And so I hope that through hearing my own story or somebody's story that's similar, that it will inspire you to look within yourself and ask yourself those really tough questions. Am I just existing? Am I really just kind of stuck, or do I have other things that I have to offer? Can I look within myself and really get honest with what it is that I want to offer the world? And if, being happy is a great offering to the world, because we don't really help the world when we just exist and we feel negative emotion. We're just kind of, putting that out to the world, and we're not putting out that best part of ourselves. So I really hope that this video can inspire you to look within yourself and decide to make yourself a priority and your happiness come first.